Hey yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to East and West Podcast. This is your best favorite house MC and GP.
Yeah, that's right. We're happy to be here.
Yeah man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's less than 24 hours we're doing another podcast.
Yeah. We listen to your comments and your advice to us. You told us to do this every day.
Exactly.
We're going to try to keep up.
Yeah. I want to appreciate for your comments and the love you've shown with our podcast. Please continue to show us love in comment section. But also, before we begin, we just want to appreciate the owner of this place who allow us to film this podcast here.
Yeah.
It's one of the best coffee shop here in Korea.
Yeah. If you come to Korea anytime, be sure to visit him.
Exactly. Yeah. So what are you having, JB?
Well, I'm having plain yogurt.
Yeah.
I love yogurt, so a plain yogurt.
Like a little really baby. Babies, they always love yogurts.
I miss my mama.
What kind of baby are you? Well, and for me, I'm having green tea latte. It's my favorite. A lot of people, they don't like green tea latte, surprisingly, but it's really good.
It's for weird people.
All right. So we're back, guys. Thank you so much for love you're showing us with our podcast. And today we're going to discuss about a few topics as well.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about, JP? This is about you, man.
We're going to talk about the Korean news. Most of the topic we're talking about today is it's Nigerian based. The first we're going to talk about
it's not Nigerian.
Burnaboy.
I'm going to attack you very soon.
It's Nigerian.
Burnaboy. Okay,
Burnaboy.
Let's talk about this guy. What about him?
So guys, surprise. Yesterday,
not surprised anymore.
Yesterday in our last podcast, we kind of trashed him. We kind of,
which were true. It was true. It was the right thing to do, and we keep doing that.
We told him to get serious, because he's representing
Stand the heck
Africa. But then at the same time, last night he won BET award. Why you don't look happy?
Congratulations to Burnaboy. Because at this point it's not about Nigeria anymore. For me, because this best international act. Do you know the meaning of BET?
I know.
What is it?
Best international art.
That's BET meaning?
I don't
know. What
the
heck is wrong with you, man? No, BET is Black Entertainment.
What is this?
Black Entertainment.
I don't know.
Tea for you.
You talent.
Oh man, actually I knew, but I kind of forget.
You forgot.
It's Black Entertainment Television.
Yeah.
So Burnaboy won, and I said at this point, I'm celebrating this because Burnaboy is African. And as you know, in this category they had so many people. Like they have Inos B from Congo, they had Shoma Jones from South Africa, Burnaboy from Nigeria. They had some singers from UK. So I'm really glad that this award came back to Africa, to the motherland.
Not only that.
Exactly.
Wizkid also won yesterday.
Wizkid?
Yeah.
Beyonce. You're talking about Beyonce, not Wizkid. How do you say Beyonce?
It is Wizkid, guys.
They didn't mention Wizkid. They say Beyonce.
Listen, right now, Wizkid is the African with the highest BET award.
How many does he have?
3. That's the highest. Why? Why are you sad?
Congratulations to him. It's a good thing. Wizkid started a long time ago. It's somebody who break out the market a long time ago.
Yeah,
so it's good for him. And Burnaboy he has 2 right now.
2?
Yeah, 2.
This one?
This is the second one.
Really?
Yeah. He won another one before.
Really?
This is the second one. Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's why you saw in his speech he say winning for the second time. Remember? Yeah. So I believe this is the second time. Yeah. But I want to know do you think when you look at those people, because we keep real 100%, right? Yeah. When you look at everybody who was there, do you think Burnaboy deserved to win BET 2020?
Yeah, I think he does.
Why? So think about all those guys there on the list. Apart from, because I know this, you receive this award when people vote for you, right? You need people to vote for you, and then you receive.
I think he deserved the win because if you look at his music, what his music did in 2019 was really huge. His music had a huge impact, and then at the same time, the message his music carries, it's bigger than us. Like in his music, he goes against Nigerian government. He goes against all these bad politicians and everything. So it's like his music carries those images that we would want to tell our politicians. So he does that fearlessly. And the reason he does that is because his mentor, rather his dad, actually used to work for a Nigerian legendary musician called Fela something. But he actually died. He was killed by the Nigerian government.
Oh,
because the guy was doing the same thing with his music.
So his dad was killed by...
No, his dad.
Okay.
Like that musician. His dad used to work for that musician. So Burnaboy kind of followed that musician's footsteps. So doing all those things through his music. So I think he deserves it because his music made a lot of impact. 2019, not only in Nigeria but outside of Nigeria. He represented Africa too. He literally went into the international market, did what he did, and then got Grammy nomination and everything. So and then on his own. That was his music. I think he deserves it.
I couldn't agree with you more. As much as I wish somebody else to win this award, because of course Inosbi or Shoma Joes, but I think he deserved it as well because of what he has done for the past couple months.
I want to say something though, before you say Inosbi and Shoma Jones. They have or had just one song that was big, but Burnaboy had a lot. Like his whole album was nominated for Grammy, so every song in that album had a huge impact.
I cannot say they have only one song, babe.
It's one.
No, it's not one song, babe.
It's one. It is one.
No. What I can say is this.
Is Yope.
No, listen.
Shoma Jones is John Cena. That's the only thing.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, tell me.
It's not that the only one. The only songs you know of Shoma Jones is John Cena. The only song
not only me, other people too.
No, listen. Don't talk to other people. For other people, because you don't know what they're thinking. You didn't talk to them. I know you didn't go outside and do research. The only song you know of Shoma Jones is John Cena. The only song you know of Inosbi is Yope.
So I want to ask you.
That's the only song you know. But these guys, I mean Shoma Jones and Inosbi, they have other songs which are actually popular.
Can you name
Africa
them?
That you don't know.
Can you name them?
That I don't know.
You see, you
know what I mean?
Songs you know is John Cena.
No. These guys, and I'm talking about Inosbi is from Congo, Shoma Jones is from South Africa. But you saying that they only have one song, you are becoming more Nigeria. You are bringing your nationality here. No. Maybe I don't know his most song because most of the time I focus on the songs that are coming from East Africa, and I don't really focus on the songs that are coming from Congo.
How come you know Burna Boy's songs?
How come?
How come you know more than
one? I don't know Burna Boy song.
You know?
I don't know.
Okay, which one do you know?
I don't know any song of Burna Boy except for the one that he performed for. That song. Only that song. And also I know Burna Boy. Another Burna Boy song that I know. What kind of musician is this?
That song was huge.
But my point is this. Yes, Burna Boy he deserved because of his album and how media promoted him. Because I'll tell you the truth. The thing about Burna Boy, media is really backing him up, and it's something that we cannot argue to that. At this time, media, to the point I'm thinking that what did this guy do? Because media is really backing up. Not only I mean in Nigeria. Maybe Nigeria don't even have a lot of fans. But from other international countries like US, you saw how much this guy he was promoted, and I think it has everything to do maybe with the name of the album.
Even Apple Music.
Yes, Apple Music. Right now, I saw he released a new song, and his post is on the street of New York City. Something that we only used to see only American people.
What was the name of his album?
African Giant.
Ah.
Yeah. So I think there's everything to do with the name of the album sometimes. I mean, how are you gonna call, if you call your album like Love, I mean, there's like millions of albums that are called Love. So he does, but I think this guy, he made really personal to Africa. So that's why it was easy for him as well to break into international market, because everybody is curious about African music, and this is called African Giant. So everybody says, what is this African Giant? I gotta check it out. So they're watching, they're listening out of curiosity, but that's how they make him popular. And so the media also gave him so much platform, and I think that's why he ended up winning this, BET, to be honest. But I cannot say that his songs are better than the songs that I listen from Enos B or Shoma Joe's. I cannot say that.
I can say it is.
No.
Man, his songs are amazing.
No. And I'll tell you this. His song is amazing because you understand English, but people like Enos B, they sing in French. You cannot understand the meaning of the song they're singing, but they're singing great songs. So in this time, I would just say, because of the platform of media and what he has done with his album and his success in music, that's why he won BET.
That's why I say he deserves it.
I said the same thing, that he deserved too.
Yeah. But actually, remember when we saw the list, what did I tell you? I said he's going to win. Regardless that
that's what
Stormzy, a UK artist who is really huge. Honestly, he's really huge. I love his album. Also, like there's this song called Grace. I don't know if you know that song.
I don't know.
Man, he did it. That guy is actually a Christian. So he sang Grace. That's Grace was actually for God.
Oh.
Like, man, it was so amazing. And that guy is also amazing. But regardless, Burnaboy won. So I think it's something that Africa needs to be proud of.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I really think he deserves it. Even yesterday, when I was talking bad about Burnaboy, I told you he's actually gonna win.
He's going to win. Yes.
He's going to win.
Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that. And as Africa, we are proud that the BET came back to the motherland. Because as Africa, we need to be united. We cannot be divided because of our nationality. Because he's Nigerian, then I'm not. No, I'm happy that he won. If Enos B won, I would be happy. If Shoma Jones won, I would be happy because he's still Africa. And even that guy from UK, if he won, I'll still be happy because he's black and he's representing.
And he's human. I like humans.
This guy. And guys, I'm not racist. I'm simply saying this because back in the days, we didn't really get this platform. For example, you remember, Burnaboy, he got mad at BET performance because they put his name like the last, and then they wrote with very small letters. You remember that?
It's Coachella.
Yeah, Coachella. I remember. Yeah, it was Coachella.
I remember.
Remember, he got mad and he refused. He was like, "No." For me, I can say this. That's not being pride. At that case, for me, I will support him.
Because we all supported him.
Yeah,
all
because
Nigerians
it was
supported him.
because when
that was before we knew he had pride. We thought, this guy
he's fighting. Yeah,
but later we realized this guy is too proud for it. What kind of?
But I stood with him in that, and I was like, no. How do you have to put like his name a little bit like this because he's from Africa? No, he's a musician and his music is good and he's doing good. Give him the respect he deserves, and that's what African people we're gonna always fight for our people,
for our rights,
they deserve.
Because honestly, we all know that music started in Africa.
Of course, this is the motherland of music.
That is why we're better at it.
Exactly.
We cannot
argue with that. You cannot argue with that.
So we're Africans.
Yeah, music started there.
And this leads us to Burna Boy's speech. Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, I love what he said at the end. Actually, it was very short, but it's very clear. He said, "In order for Black Lives Matter, Africa have to matter."
Exactly. First. I want to say that again. In order for Black lives to matter, Africa needs
to matter first.
To matter.
That was a good ending.
Let that sink in. Think about it for a moment.
Yeah, man.
Really, Africa has to matter.
It has to matter. Yeah. So really, shout out to Burnaboy and congratulations on winning, and also congratulations to Enos B, Shoma Joe's for actually being nominated for this award. It's a big thing to be nominated for BET award, and hopefully you guys are gonna continue releasing hit so that for the coming years you guys will be nominated. But also I wanna say this: Tanzania or East Africans were very disappointed when the list of BET award came, because and a lot of people, they actually attack BET page, attack them, and so like, why you guys, do you guys really didn't see anyone from East to be in BET award? And for this, I'm talking about Diamond Platnumz, I'm talking about Sauti Sol, I'm talking about Harmonize, I'm talking about, I'm talking about this guy Calligraphy, I'm talking about these guys from the East. Like, did you guys really didn't see these guys? Because these guys, I mean, they're going internationally. Not they're already international, they're doing really good things. But why they were not nominated? Why? Because it feels like when it comes to these international awards, like the eyes of US people, they always just focus into the West. The same thing I spoke to you before about the album of, Beyonce. It was about Africa, it was about Lion King. And then he put some Nigerian musician there in Lion King, Hakuna Matata. Yeah. So a lot of people, they're like, did you really didn't see Beyonce? Did you really didn't see anyone from the East? Because your album is related to that. It's about that.
It's but why South Africa?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm talking about Lion King and Hakuna Matata and all those, because basically the culture in that song, it was about East. When you're talking about Lion King, it's it's East African culture. It's where we're coming from. It's Swahili culture, So a lot of people, they got mad. The same thing to right now. They're saying that, no guys, I think you guys, you're giving too much platform to West Africa. And I'm not talking, let me say particularly to Nigeria, because West, it means like Ghana, which we don't really see there. And we know really great musicians from Ghana and other countries who are doing good. So I don't mean to say that this is your fault, Nigeria. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that I think something has to change when it comes to these nominations. Of course, you can nominate people from the East, West, Central, South. You need to nominate everybody. But it feels like when you come to these awards, their focus is only West and South. But there's other great musicians from East and Central and somewhere that they're not nominating. Basically, I'm defending East right now.
First of all, the nominations actually comes through. They use this. The first one they use is votes. The second one they use is actually your influence. They use all this records from Apple Music, from YouTube, and everything, and they combine together to actually do all these nominations. So I think it's normal.
No,
and also regarding to what Beyonce did, right? I feel it's all about language.
No.
Because in Nigeria we sing using English.
We sing in English too.
Yeah, no.
Kenyans, they sing in English. Tanzanian, we sing in English. All these artists we have. No, but what I'm saying, even you guys, you don't sing all the time in English. You sing in your own language
in
too
pidgin.
Sometimes. Yes, but that's not English that they can understand. Other people from America, they don't understand pidgin English. Africans, we understand that. But I'm saying, that I think English that's not the case. Because when it comes to music, it's not about language, man. You have seen American artists featuring under other artists from like France, from wherever. They cannot even speak English. They speak in another language. Language is in music. When it comes to music, it's not about language. It's about the taste.
About Inosb, I feel they took one from each continent. Inosb, East Africa.
It's not East Africa.
West Africa, South Africa. Burnaboy, West Africa.
Inosb is not, Congo is not East Africa. It's Central Africa.
Congo?
Yeah, it's Central Africa. East Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi. Yeah. Congo is Central Africa. So that's my point. No, that's my point.
No, but do you know this is like you guys wanted before? Like Rayvani.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying, that it seems like that nomination, it just happened like once almost in a decade. At that time, imagine, Rayvani, he just started music. And he was nominated as upcoming, best international act, and then he won. But think about where he is right now. Where, like, at that time when he won, he was just beginning. Where he is right now, he's so, like, he's too big. Okay, look about Diamond. He was never even nominated for that. And look at where he is. look at South Soul. All of these guys that won MTV Base, award before, they're not even nominated as a group or as African artists. That's what I'm saying. That it feels like the concentration, the focus, is just on this one side of Africa. Like, for example, Americans right now, they just know, we just know Afro music. That's the only thing that they know from Africa. But they don't realize that there's so many other music and different types of music in Africa. When you go to East, when you go to Central, when you go to South, when you go to... So, in this sense, it feels like, they are dividing African context.
Continent?
Continent, yeah. They're dividing African continent in a way. So this is something that really bothering us as people from the East. That, of course, we will say that, okay, Burnaboy deserves this. If you see that in that category, you have musician from East, musician from West, South, and Central, all of them, they're competing, and then this guy, if he wins, I say, okay. But right now, if you tell me who is the best international act, I'm saying that not everybody was there in that award. It's limited, because people, they cannot vote for somebody else. He's just there. He's just himself is there from the West. So, obviously, the people like who would vote for Davido, who would vote for somebody from Ghana, they'll vote for him because he's from the West. But the competition, it will be a little bit like high competition. If they put East, West, South, Central, and then you're voting, that's where you're going to see that, oh my goodness, okay.
Oh, still win.
It's the real. No.
I feel East Africa.
You're not going to win.
You think?
Yeah, of course.
Man.
You're not going to win.
You know how many times Davido won the best international act?
I know. And of course, do you know also Diamond, he won so many international acts?
No, I want to ask do you know how many times Davido and Wizkid won international acts?
Do you know how many times Diamond and Sauti Sol, they won international acts?
For which award? I don't know which award.
From everything, from MTV Base and other parts. No, but
let me tell you something. I want to say something. I also feel that East Africans, you make music for East Africans.
No,
because you speak the language only you can understand.
No.
And then it's like your own style.
No,
look at Nigeria. No, listen. Yeah. Look at Nigeria. We kind of internationalize our music. We take our music, our pigeon, to the world. And make it.
Brother,
good.
Stop politics. Stop politics.
It's true. This is true.
I'll tell you this, JB.
Okay, tell me. Listen, tell me what I don't know.
This is why people, they are losing their identity.
We've not lost us.
This is why you lose. Because, listen to this. If you try to internationalize and to sing like them, what is so special? Because there are people who are doing music like the way you are doing, better than the way you do. Today, me, if I'm Diamond also, I cannot try to internationalize myself and do like the way Chris Brown do. They already have Chris Brown there. So us is doing the way that we do, because we have bongo forever. You guys, you have Afro pop. These guys in Kenya, I don't know what they have. Yeah. So and that's what makes difference, because we have different type of music. You have different type of music, and you're talking about language again. I'm telling you that I can only speak about Tanzanians because I know how they sing. Most of Kenyan musicians, most of them, they sing in English. In Tanzania, most of them, they focus on the East and international. So you will see, for example, I'll talk about the new album of Harmonize. It's really international because he almost sang all the songs in English. Pidgin. All the songs in English.
Pidgin English.
In English.
It's Pidgin English.
Not all the songs in Pidgin English. Of course, he sang other song in Pidgin English for Nigerian, but other song he just sang in English. And also,
let me say something.
Let me finish. Okay. I didn't finish. So the same thing for other musicians who are releasing songs from the East. But that's not the thing that we are arguing about right now. We are talking about the fair in nominations. And here I was just finding up here BET how they nominate. They say the nomination process is handled by a voting academy made up about 500 people. Voting academy from the music industry, media, and bloggers. BET sends out ballots electronically, and voters nominate deserving works and artists in all categories who they think they should be nominated. So it's not they're not looking like at the airport, whatever you say, but they have a voting academy, 500 people, and most of them are coming from media, bloggers, and music industry in total, and then they vote these musicians. You know what I'm saying?
And mind you, media and bloggers know this music business more than us, normal people.
But think about this. Think about this. Question that is coming right now. These people from media and bloggers, where are they from?
I don't know.
That's what is coming.
I don't know.
And what kind of media are they using? Yeah, because that's the question. Because if these medias and bloggers are from the West, obviously they'll nominate people from the West. No. If these medias are from the East, obviously they'll nominate people from the East.
Now let me tell you something. If they are from the West, not only Burnaboy would be nominated. Like, we have a lot of awesome people. We have Adekule Gold, we have Joe Boy, we have Fireboy.
But we're talking about this year. This year, Burnaboy, he did well.
Exactly.
So that's why he was nominated.
His nomination was right.
So yeah, I understand that, but I feel like for us, we're waiting for this year again, because when you're talking about great songs, you're talking about big songs. Until right now, we released so many big songs in the East, and you can just check on the numbers, and you can check on how much impact has done. Look at just the performance that this guy Diamond has done in this essence he's doing right now, and he did in MTV. And if he's not gonna be nominated next for BET, you gotta ask yourself, like, what's the problem? Because the problem is not about the music he's doing. The problem is not about him. Then the problem is about the academy that are voting people. Because I cannot even compare. You cannot say today Shoma Joe's, or you cannot say that this guy Enos B are bigger than musician that I'm telling right now from the East, Diamond or South Soul. I'm talking about because that's East I'm coming from. You cannot say that they're big.
It's impact, man. It's the impact your music is giving. Of course, me too. I kind of feel it's strange that Diamond has never won that award. I feel strange too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Because those people that are doing the voting, I feel they understand the music better than us, because they are involved.
They need to change
in that music.
They need to change. Oh, they need to add, like, all these 500 people in the music industry. They need to be from everywhere. That's the point I raise.
They are.
No, I don't think so. Because
do you know? You don't know.
No. That's what I'm saying. That GB, it's obvious. If I'm from the East and I'm in the voting academy, I'll recommend somebody from the East.
And at the same time, if they were all from the West, not only Burnaboy will be nominated. A lot of people, Burnaboy is the only guy from West. He's the only guy.
That's GP. It's because you're looking at the BET nomination right now. But every year, that's how it happens. If you check like last year, the year before that, every year you'll see that. If you see, like, there will be like Davido, Wizkid, you'll see other guys, you see like this like Yemi Alade, you see this. You just see like from the West a lot of musicians there.
Because they deserve it.
I think we cannot continue with this topic because you are focusing on the West, but I'm focusing I'm focusing on the process that is doing right now,
and the East,
and representing our people,
because East Africans are not being nominated.
They're not there.
That is what you're fighting for,
which doesn't make sense because they deserve. And especially for this time, I understand for this Inosbi to be nominated with Yope, because honestly, this year Diamond, he was actually just focusing on working on the Wasafi media. So he just did a lot of collaboration, and those was great collaboration. So I understand him being nominated. It's pretty much like Diamond also was nominated through that song, but I don't understand Sauti Sol not to being nominated, because they released really great songs in the past couple of years.
But it was 2020. This award was for 2019.
Yeah, 2019. That's what I'm trying. 2019. Like I think the song. I don't know like when they released Susanna. I think it was last year. Because Susanna is one of the big songs that they have. Susanna, and we gotta wrap this up. Yeah, it's just 4 months ago.
So 2020.
This 2020? Let me see. But I don't know about other songs.
Let's say for next year, this album needs to win an award.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might be there. Yeah. Anyways, but I hope BET they'll be able to see this. And maybe work on that. On those 500, people who are voting, I think I'll find out. I'll do more research to find out that where these guys from, and these medias and bloggers, which of them they're using. Anyways, but all in all, we're proud of Africa. Yes.
Kudos.
Okay.
Shut up.
So thank you guys. You guys can let us know in the comment section what guys do you think about the topic we are talking about, and share with us your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and to share with your friends. And yeah, until next time, Swahili Nation, Swahili to the world.
Peace.
Love and peace out.